What's up, guys? It's QP. There's a couple things that I want to talk about in this episode of Q-Tips. The first one that I'm going to talk about is making sure that every time you spawn into this game, you switch to your secondary. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. This happens with machine pistols. This happens with anytime you're running overkill. But you basically have to ready up the weapon, which is go through a cocking animation. See how you push that little pin in on my PP? You push the pin in your PP? That's a terrible fucking joke. But anyways. Now what happens anytime that I switch to my secondary, that does not happen. Now that is extremely basic. It's something that I recommend because you will honestly be amazed at how many times I get in a gunfight, and because I did not ready up my secondary, I end up losing when I try to go to a swap because it just takes too damn long. The second thing that I want to talk about today, and this is pretty basic as well, is running through the flags. I'm going to show you guys some examples of this in the top right hand corner, but if you're going to go cap on this flag, I think the cap time is somewhere in the neighborhood, and I'm going to quote it and get me wrong on this, but I think it's like 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, somewhere around there. But every person that even runs through that flag speeds that process up. The third thing, and this is the most important thing because this is the question that I get asked all the time. Review people's games in their vault. Review people's games in their file share. Offer them tips and tricks and advice. Now, I can tell you that the one thing that carries over between every person's gameplay that I watch is how they run around the map. People run around the map dead out in the middle of the open, straight through hallways. They'll try and climb over shit they don't need to climb over. They'll run out in the open like this, and they'll end up getting shot from somebody head glitching up here, somebody in this window over there, or maybe even somebody up here. Okay? Got to pick and choose your spots. One of the best things that I can recommend as far as map manipulation is making sure that, one, you keep your character model pretty small. If you're going to be running a corner, you want to edge that corner. Like here, I've got an advantage. I've got steps. I've got something behind me. If somebody's up here, the likelihood of them seeing me is pretty slim to none. But I can check here and immediately scoot into here if I need to. That works out well. I like to hug walls because what this does is with dynamic lighting right here, I'm a whole hell of a lot more visible than I am right here. Also with the camouflage and the character models, running from these spots to these spots, just being able to get up into a position where maybe I can catch somebody head glitching there or see somebody creep in that corner. I'm at an advantage at that point because, one, they don't know I'm there and I'm looking for them. Action is always faster than reaction no matter what anybody tells you. Manipulating corridors like this that are kind of long and skinny and got little short cuts in them. The one thing that I recommend is staying towards the inside wall. Hugging this inside wall gives you a little bit better beat, and it also gives you a quick evasion route. So you can push up. Let's say somebody here you're picking up, getting a gunfight, can't do anything. You can immediately dodge back behind cover. If now he knows you're here, you lost the element of surprise. Push for a flank. Run around them. Don't chase them. Don't try and go back out there. Don't try and wait them out. Typically, you're just better finding a better route. Coming through areas of the map like this, hug these things. It might not be the best cover, and you might not think that it would be a great ideal position for you to be in, but it puts you in a better spot in case somebody goes creeping out across here, and then you can push around this side, quickly get back in here, and then use this lighting to your advantage. One of the other things that I can recommend, like hallways like this. This is a very high traffic hallway. Typically what I like to do is try and keep as much stuff as I can in front of me here. Take a quick sneak peek, back up. If I get into an engagement, I can tuck away right in here and I'm good. Now once I get in here, I've got several options. I can flank, I can take high ground on them. Cover anybody that decided to chase me from there, and then push out of here. It's a good way to escape. Pretty good tactic. One of the other things, in most instances, like you see this room here, this is not a bad way to go into this room, but if you are coming from the other side, You have way too many options and way too many attempts or angles to cover if you try and enter this room this direction. So pushing this way, you're susceptible to somebody in that corner. You push out around this way and you're susceptible to somebody in that corner. Better alternative. Okay, you can check that corner, pop in here, keep everything in front of you. Works wonders. I mean, you would be amazed. And then again, it's just manipulating cover, you know, using things to create lines of sight, to make yourself less visible. Like I said, keep everything in front of you and move on. Hopefully you'll see some different instances of some things up in the top right hand corner. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope some of these little tips work out for you, help you out. You know, I'm trying to think. Yeah. One more thing here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in previous Call of Duties, you weren't able to shoot through cars. One of the things that you can do now is you can shoot through these windows. There used to be some kind of invisible force field, but use these as line of sights. You know, this cover right here is absolutely amazing, because if you look at it from the other direction, as you guys can see, I had view of that, view of this. Look what they got a view of. They got a view of a blown up fucking car. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. Anyways, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like or dislike, comment, and subscribe. And I would kill myself. Nah, fuck it. We'll just lay down and die. There we go. Later, guys.